on the draw inside tool. So let's say I had a rectangle and I wanted the butterflies to fill up this yellowish green rectangle, right? So I'm going to go to Object, Arrange, Send to Back. Oops, there's a white box. Let me delete that. Okay. So I'll create my kind of freeze pattern of butterflies. And what I want is for them to be inside this band and to be cut off by the band. Now I could use the clipping mask if I wanted to, but I could also use Draw Inside. Remember, I did show you that Draw Inside allows you to kind of work on the fly. But if you drew this part first and then you got the butterflies later, you can still do it. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click the Draw Inside command. And you can see this is what's telling me it's drawing inside. And then I'm going to grab these. Now, if I marquee a box to grab them all, that's okay. But you'll notice that the box that I want to draw inside has also been highlighted, which I don't want. A couple ways I can do this. If everything is highlighted and I want to unselect one thing, if I put my finger on the Shift key and I click on the one thing I don't want to have be part of the group, you'll notice the box is now deselected. It still has the Draw Inside lines, but the box itself is deselected. At this point, I'm going to treat the butterflies as one object. I'm going to go to Object, Group. So now they're one object that I can move around, I can scale, I can do pretty much anything I want. I'm going to go to Edit, Cut, and then Draw Inside is still turned on. These lines are still here. So all I need to do is paste. And as you can see, I can manipulate that exactly the way you would manipulate a clipping mask or Draw Inside. I can, with the Direct Selection tool, I can recolor, I can change the size. And so the question becomes, that's great, but what if I just wanted to change one of these butterflies? Let me clear these off. Well, let's go in. We know that these are all grouped. So if I come in here and I click on one part of one butterfly, and I put my finger on the Shift key and I click again, there's the next group. Illustrator remembers the order in which things are grouped. So I bought these butterflies off Adobe. I did not draw these. So whoever drew these, as they drew them, they grouped them in sections. So watch, I'm gonna click, and as I click, finger is on the Option key. Oh, there's the whole butterfly. Watch what happens if I click again. There are the rest of the butterflies. So it starts kind of small and then it works its way out. So if I wanted to only use one of these butterflies, I would get the Direct Selection tool, I would click on a section of the butterfly, and I would start clicking. And this works this way because the person who created this butterfly grouped it, right? That's why you start small and start grouping as you go out, because it makes it easier to grab things. Now I just switched over to my regular selection tool, and you'll notice that the whole butterfly now is selected. If I put my finger on the Shift key, I can scale it, I can move it around, I can change, let me see, hang on, arrange, bring to front. So I can change the layer pattern. I can do all of this editing inside this Draw Inside path. And then the important thing, don't forget, is that at the end of this, I'm going to switch off the Draw Inside control. And then it's one piece. All right, I hope that's helpful.